First of all, generative AI is technology that is able to generate something new. We ask this technology what we want to see or what we want to read or what we want to hear, and that technology provides a soundtrack, a piece written in natural language or an image, right? So it's able to generate new asset, new digital assets. Why is very powerful? Because it has reached a maturity, this technology that, by the way, has started many years ago. Generative technology and adversarial network in AI have been more than 10 years research field, but today have reached very mature stage, and what they can generate, it's very authentic in the look. It's very realistic, although it can generate very imaginary concept, and a horse with wings running on the on the moon, on a nice lake, right? And doesn't exist for real, but you can see it. That is an actual horse, is the moon, nice lake, and that horse has wings, right? So that's the fundamental technology. Why everyone is talking about it? One other consideration, it's not just about OpenAI. There is Stable Diffusion, Midjourney, LG, Google, Meta, IBM. Everyone is working on this technology, and there is an entire research community of people everywhere in the world that are working on those fundamental models. One of the first, OpenAI, achieved amazing result, and therefore it's one of the most known. This technology enables us to achieve things that we couldn't do before. It's, for example, like calculator before they existed. Everyone had to do the math operation by hand, and it was a process. It was tedious, it was long, it was human error. And technology has brought us an ability to compute at a high speed. Today, we are computing things that are much more complex than few numbers. We are computing the things that resonate what humans are able to generate. And therefore, they will enrich our life. Possible issues or things that we should be careful is misinformation. If you have enough video of me giving talks, talking to different conferences, then you can create a version of myself in the Web3 Gala, talking about how much I hate Evenness because it's so anti everything I believe, which I will never say because I have the deepest admiration for what Evenness is doing, right? So we need to be careful. And digital content, we are not able to differentiate between false and true. If you lie to my face, I can pick up that that's a lie because we have body responses to a person lying to our face. In the digital space, we have no natural defenses, and therefore we are easy subject to misinformation and manipulation.
I would say one of the interesting things with AI, specifically generative AI, is sort of what Alessandra was talking about earlier, that right now it's a change in the amount of data we're feeding into it. It's a change in the amount of processing power we're throwing at it. But most of these models are not brand new models. We're using them in new ways. And I think, the newness of them has us sort of awestruck by what they're putting out. But I think there's a bigger change coming that won't be just a change of size. It'll be a change of kind or type. So all that to say, I don't know that we know what's coming on the horizon, but it'll be beyond what we can currently imagine. And so now is the time to sort of, get our priorities straight with this technology, and figure out what we want it to do, in terms of improving the world, and what safeguards we need to put on it in terms of making sure it doesn't mess things up any worse than they are now. But I don't think we're seeing where the technology is going yet. I think all of us are going to be surprised in 5 or 10 years by its potential.